Hey guys, it's Rose. Today we'll be talking about a short tutorial on Isleward, and before we begin, I would like to offer you an idea. Please subscribe because I started this YouTube channel there's not really that many tutorials out for this game, as in zero that I could find. There's a wiki for it, but it's pretty difficult to understand, so I decided to create a YouTube channel just to kind of talk through it. So we're going to be starting a new character today, Rose tutorial. And before we even get into the game, let's just talk about this. You're going to be put in this page when you want to create a new character after you register. And name, just find one that isn't used before. And then you've got spirits. You have 3 spirits. You've got an owl, a bear, a lynx, and then an owl. So the owl, as you say, is going to be your wizard. Your bear is going to be your tank. And your lynx is going to be your thief. Owl could also be a cleric, or not a cleric, a healer. A bear could be a paladin if you wanted it to be. I've seen that build. And a lynx, you can just do some fun roguelike stuff with that. So you've got your rogue, your wizard, and your warrior. We're going to be doing the owl. You also have corresponding skins. So wizard for owl, bear you have the warrior, thief you have the lynx. It doesn't actually matter, it doesn't affect it at all. You can pick whatever skin and you can change that later. But we're going to be sticking with wizard and wizard skin. Over here we have prophecies. These change the game up a little bit. I would say for your first playthrough, don't change any of them. If you really like roguelikes, you can turn on hardcore, where your death will be permanent, and butcher if you want to fight other butchers. So what this does, it's a really cool dynamic. Because this is an MMO, there will be other people running around. We'll hopefully see some. And if they have butcher turned on and you've butcher turned on, you guys can fight. I would also say turn this off for your first playthrough. You're just going to get someone that's higher level that might just kill you a lot, just to mess with you. And even still, it just makes the gameplay simpler. But if you want to have that on, definitely turn it on. And Crucible, you take ×4 damage. Do this if you want. Again, first playthrough, you probably don't want to do this. And this one, it just simplifies the game. I wouldn't do it. Just stick with the things you have. So that, let's get into it. Right here, I'm actually going to turn off volumes. And we're just going to get into it. Your spawn right here, there's a little story, but I don't want to get into that on this one. What I want to direct your attention to is WASD is control. You also can use arrow keys. Not only that, but you have QEZC, and that puts you in a diagonal. You also can click WD or SD together to make a diagonal, and this just helps with moving around. As you notice, I can make a path and my character will follow it. So this whole game runs on ticks. So my character is moving 1 space per tick, and it's kind of turn-based, but it's so fast that you don't notice it. So it's giving us some directions at the bottom, but we're not going to worry about those. Up here, we have some nice tools. If you notice, it says space 1, 2, and that means you actually never have to go up here. Oftentimes, when I've watched some YouTube videos, see them clicking up here, you don't have to do that. It's all nice where your hands are, where your left hand is. So we can go up here. There should be some seagull somewhere. There's one. So you can either click tab to focus on it, or you can just left click on your mouse, and then we can click space to start auto attack up here, which will just start attacking it. Okay, awesome. So this is a loot. You can pick this up, and we can open up our inventory. We can actually scroll over it to see what it is, and we can equip it from here. But instead, I would suggest either pressing J on your keyboard or going down here, and you've got this nice menu. Now, if I wouldn't have scrolled over it, this would say new on it, and we can just left click here, and we will see this, and we can equip it. And this way, we don't have to switch in between our inventory and that, which is nice. So we can go up to here. Now, you notice I just used auto attack on the last bird. We also have Magic Missile and Ice Spear. These both abilities, you can press it and it has a little charge up, and then we can kill it. I just pressed 2 on my number pad. We have another person. And so that's how you activate those. Down here, we've got more information. This is our little passive tree, and you get points available. I'll probably do a more in-depth tutorial on this later, but for now, you can just, it's kind of self-explanatory. You can just pick what you like. Reset nodes has no penalty to it at the moment. I don't know if they plan to add that, but at the moment it doesn't. Okay, so you know how to move, you know how to fight slightly, you kind of know inventory. Now look, we have a new one. So now we have 2. Okay, awesome, perfect. So instead, we can compare them. And because they are different, maybe they're exact. No, they're a little different. You can hold Shift on your keyboard, and you can actually see the difference. So we can see that this one has 1 minus health regeneration. And that's just a very simplistic way to compare items. So I'm going to walk up to this. I'm going to press 2, back it, press 1. And if you have auto attack and then you use an ability, it will keep auto attacking after the ability runs. The same is not true for your 1 and 2. That is only true for your space. Awesome. So let's talk about quest next. These is right here, and you're going to be getting these throughout the game. If you notice, it and it just says loot 1 one-handed slot item. So if it ever says loot, my suggestion is just go kill mobs your level. So right now we're level 2. Killing mobs of your own level will increase the likelihood, or the more HP you get. So actually killing something that's higher level than you isn't as helpful as killing something your own level, like a lot of RPG and roguelikes. This just helps balancing levels and such. And so as I just go through killing here, one-handed slot item is just something that goes right here. You can see we have some new stuff, which I'll look at after killing this seagull. But we're just kind of killing mobs, and we'll look at them now. So open this tab. So I've got a new face mask. At this point, it doesn't even concern me what I'm looking at. I'm just putting it on because anything will help me. I'd love in the comments below you guys say feedback. This is my first YouTube video for this channel, and so I'm just kind of experimenting, and we'll see where it goes. So after you kill some seagulls, you're going to come up here, seagulls, and you're probably, so I can go over here, I can compare. It's much better than this. Also, notice this is white, this is blue. It goes white, green, blue. Blue's the better than white, so it just means it has more augments, or if you see where it says 1 intelligence, 4 mana, notice how this only has 1, this has 3. That's because it's a blue. So we're going to put that on. Did I have something else? Oh no, it's just this. So I have 2 extra things. We're going to go talk to this hermit. So to do that, you can either walk up to him, like so, or you can right click him, click talk. So I have some items you might be interested in, and this will pull this up. And you can look over it. You can see I can sell a list for 10 coins. So now that we've sold everything, we're going to talk to him actually again. And we're going to say, have you scavenged anything worth selling lately? So people will have different lines of them selling us stuff. So here we have a couple different things. There's some armor. I wouldn't really suggest buying anything except for this fishing rod. That'll come in helpful later. We're going to just equip that down here. So we're going to leave the hermit, and we're going to go kill bunnies because we're now level 3, and so are they. You can see they're level 3. And yeah, right now we're just trying to find a one-handed slot item. So as I kill these, I'm going to go through each of these. This first one is your inventory. Right now it's empty, but hopefully we can fill it up. This next one is your hero slide, or whatever you want to call it. You can access this by pressing I, access this by pressing J. Oh, if you press H, you get a ton of different things. So that's that list. And then we have gotten our passive tree, which I've talked a little bit about. You'll notice a 1 or a 2. Every time you level up, you're going to get one. And you can just, it's called a node. Then we have our reputation, which I've not discovered any factions yet, but that'll come later. This tells us who's online. And something really quick about that is you can left click people and you can talk to them. So I can invite this person to a party, I can whisper to them, block, I can report. Well, whispering is it's just awesome. So I got what I wanted. I got a one-armed thing. I'm not going to equip it right now because I'm a wizard. And you just click turn in. And then you get a new one. And like I said, you're going to need a fishing rod. These will not be in the same order. It's just likely you're going to get similar quests to me. So there's a few fishing spots. What you're going to be looking for is well, I mean, look for a body of water. That's a start. It's usually we're going to go to the pier. It's right here. So as I was saying, this is factions, but we've not. There we go. So let's make our way over there. I've not think this through. I think it's this way. Okay. Well, guys, we'll get there eventually. Hopefully, you finding a fishing spot will not be as difficult as I did. Here we go. So you're gonna find something that says sun carp. You're gonna walk up to it. Now, make sure you have a. Oh, my bad. Make sure you have a fishing rod. Remember, you buy the fishing rod from the hermit up there, and you just walk up to it. You can just press U, and it starts fishing. You don't have to do anything else. Really nice, really peaceful, and you'll just fish. So the fish got away. It's a pretty long process. Luckily, we only have to catch 2 fish. So, as I said, this is the people that are on, and you'll start like learning people's names. It's a pretty small community. We're just gonna keep fishing. This is the leaderboard, so you can look into that. That's pretty fascinating. Kind of says there, prophecy. So this guy's on hardcore on level 20, butcher level 20. Well, they're just not having any luck with fish. This is your help, number H, and then this is your options. After I catch this fish, I'll go through some options. So, options. Well, you have, this is your menu. You've got your character select. You have options here. You've got your sound volume, nameplates on and off. That also is controlled by your V. You've quest on and off. But, I like just keeping it on. I wouldn't really mess with these. There's not much. This I've changed. I changed quantity indicator to background. I think it starts as bottom. Background is pretty easy to see because you can just see if this is a green level. I think I have a green level. If we unequip, this is blue, so that'll work. If we unequip that and go into our inventory, it's blue back. Well, these are common, so they don't common. That's kind of nice. So yeah, I was hoping to get herbs, but I'll give a quick rundown. If you get herbs when it says quest and it says, oh, I got a fish, awesome. So that's what a fish looks like. Great way to make money in the beginning. You can just grind out some fishing. But if you get herbs are the most obnoxious thing to get in the beginning. Then all you have to do is just run around. They spawn randomly. Make sure that the quest stays right here, or else you'll go out of the bounds of it. But just keep looking and looking and looking. They take forever. You also can sometimes type in the chat by clicking enter. I'm looking for, etc. herbs. Please help. Okay, so also it says kill 2 seagulls. Most of the quests are very self-explanatory. It's just a few that I think confuse people. One of them being, so that's 1 seagull. One of them being the herbs. I know that one really tripped me up the first time it happened. So again, it says loot 0 out of 7 gold feathers from seagulls. Make sure you read the end bit. Again, kill more seagulls to loot them. Pretty self-explanatory. Trying to think of other tutorial things. You can trade with people. It's you just find someone. Let's find someone real quick. Someone's up here. Yes. You left click them. You can click trade. See if they accept it. They're very low level, so they probably don't know how to trade yet. But it'll pop up right here and say this person wants to trade with you. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry if the editing's a bit weird. It's pretty hard to. I mean, as I said, this is my first YouTube video, so we'll see how it goes. Thank you guys. I hope you learned one or two things. Please comment if I missed anything. I definitely will be making more tutorials in the future. Thank you guys.